Today we are going to do for meditation. This is, I'm continuing the topic of Nirvana Shatkam. 6 verses of Nirvana Shatkam, brilliant verses. Very small, simple Sanskrit is used in these 6 verses. And very beautiful verses for meditation on the pure Atma. Everywhere, Shankaracharya uses neti neti, the methodology of dropping anatma and claiming atma. We have seen 2 verses so far. Today we are talking about the 3rd verse. Name dvesha ragau, name lobha mohau, madho naiva matsarya, madho naiva me naiva matsarya bhavaha. Na dharmo, na chartho, na kamo, na mokshaha, chidananda rupaha, shivoham, shivoham. This verse teaches us that we are not the gross body and we are not the subtle body. Name dvesha raghau, name lobha mohau. The first line indicates the subtle body. Second line also talks about subtle body, matsarya bhavaha. All this are thoughts in the mind. I am not the likes and dislikes, raga and dvesha. I am not the desire, kama. I am not the anger. These are all thoughts. Lobha, greed. I am not matsarya, jealousy. These are all the thoughts arising in the mind. Then it says, I have no duty to perform, no wealth to acquire, no craving for pleasure. There is no desire for liberation also. Why? Because that is the nature of Atma. Atma is the nature is what? It is pure awareness, consciousness, bliss. In that awareness, none of these things are there. Therefore, in meditation, I can simply be that awareness principle. Suppose there is a thought of kama comes. Suppose there is a thought of raga comes. Immediately, you should say, I am not this, I am not this. Who am I? Pure consciousness. If I imagine I am the body or mind, then I will interact with the world as per my likes and dislikes. See how the logic is. Suppose I am the body, I will have likes and dislikes in the mind. And because I have likes and dislikes, what will I do? I will go into the world, try to get the 4 purusharthas. Then what will I get? Joy and sorrow. So likes and dislikes are nothing but vasanas, tendencies which are there in the karana sharira. Now that tendency gives rise to desires in the mind. I want this, I want that, I don't want this, I don't want this. These are all raga and dvesha. And this raga and dvesha, they are nursed by ego in the body. I am the indweller in this body. I have this desire. I want to fulfill this desire in the world. Therefore, I go after certain things in the world. Then what happens? I fall prey to greed, delusion, pride, jealousy, the 6 inner enemies of the jiva, 6 ripus. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. These are all the inner enemies. They are not outside. They are in the in the jiva's mind. And the biggest enemy is ignorance, mula vidya. I don't know my real nature as this pure consciousness. Now, because they are there, because I don't know myself, mental agitations start. When these mental agitations of kama, krodha, lobha, moda, mada, matsarya are there, what happens? They are covering my nature as pure awareness. My pure awareness is my real nature. We are seeing this in Panchadasi, 3rd chapter. When we negate that we are the gross body and subtle body, then what we do is automatically we negate the 6 impurities as belonging to me, the pure awareness. If I'm not the body, I don't have any goals, I don't have any purusharthas. Because a goal is born when I am the body. I say I am the body, I am the doer in this body. The doership is born because of the identification with the body. The moment I get up in the morning, I am the pure awareness consciousness in my sleep state. In the sleep state, I'm identified with the ignorance. Then I become a jiva. I drop that ignorance, I become the pure Atma. In the waking state, what happens? The moment the body comes, the body has to interact with the world. I say that, suppose I say, okay, because of the study of Panchadasi chapter and Nirvana Shatkam, suppose, I'm just giving you an example. If you are able to say to yourself, body and mind will interact with the world, but I am not the body and mind. Then what happens? You do not have dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. The doership is born because of ignorance of the self. Once the self is known as the pure awareness, ignorance is gone. Mula avidya is gone. Once the mula avidya is gone, I can claim my real nature and abide in it. This is the technique of Vedanta, of getting moksha. Bondage belongs to body and mind, which is a upadhi. Upadhi, now it is very clear. Upadhi means it is only like the red flower. Immediately your mind should go to that red flower. Can the red flower affect the crystal? Never. Similarly, any type of thought is a bondage. Thought arises only in the waking state when I am identified with the body and mind. In the sleep state, there is no thought also. I am the pure awareness. In the normal ajnani, an ignorant person, he will not, only a jnani will say, I am not ignorant. Jnani will say, I am no more ignorant of my nature. Ajnani will say, I am still ignorant, I am sleeping to my nature. Whereas a jnani will say, I am awake to my nature. Yanisha Sarva Bhutanam, chapter 2, Bhagavad Gita. Very beautiful verse there. So, ultimately, I am Nitya Mukta, I am full, I am complete, I don't need anything else to make me complete. This is the truth. If you accept this truth and live your life, you are called as Jivan Mukta. And it is not difficult. You make a beginning, give it a try. Just try one day. Tomorrow I will lead a life of Atma. If not the whole day, at least for 5 minutes. Just remain as your real nature. That is the beauty of this Nirvana Shatkam, verse number 3. So now let us just close our eyes, contemplate on this verse, which we have studied in detail now. I remove my identification with the physical body by focusing on the breath. Watch your breath. Prana Dikshanam. Very powerful meditation technique for Chitta Shuddhi, Chitta Ekagrata. I am of the nature of pure awareness. I am not the gross body which is born. I am not the subtle body which is made up of thoughts. I am not the causal body which is made up of punyam and papa, dharma, adharma. Merit, demerit. Desire, anger, pride, delusion, jealousy. They are all thoughts. They are active in the waking state. There is no desire, jealousy, anger, delusion in the sleep state. Therefore, I can boldly say, I am not the subtle body. The deep sleep state is a state of Mula avidya, ignorance about my own nature. I have been fortunate to study the Veda. To know my real nature. As the pure awareness, consciousness. The waking state, dream state are upadhis. Only medium of transaction. They are not my real state. Body is an upadhi. Mind is a upadhi. I can exist without the body and mind as pure awareness, eternal, unconnected, unaffected with the three bodies. This is the truth. I can drop all the wrong notions which I've had about myself. Father, mother are the roles. The consciousness, awareness plays when the body is there as a medium. The body disappears in the sleep state as a medium of transaction. I remain as pure awareness. The three states are controlled by Ishvara. I have no control in these three states. They come, they exist, they disappear. As consciousness, I am self-effulgent, self-existing. independent principle. This is what is represented by the silence between the two ohms. Feel Satyam Jnanam Anantam. I am between the two ohms. I will chant Om and remain silent. Again, I will chant Om. I will remain silent. In the silence, the only thought I have is I am pure awareness. Om. 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I become aware of the breath again. I'm aware of this body. Rub your palms. Place them in your eyes if possible. Gently open the eyes.